Hello everyone, and welcome back to Roots of Pacha. Hello Eris, long time no see. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. There was no vote. Well, I put the vote, but nobody voted. So, I'm like, we're gonna play a little of this. As you can see, I've been playing a lot. I am now 17th of spring, year 3. Oh, it was a long day at work, but I'm glad to be done. My boss comes up, she goes, quick! She's like, we have a meeting with the new supervisor next week, and I need to know your strengths and weaknesses. I'm like, oh no, I didn't study for this test! Like, is that my weakness? Okay, I didn't study for this test. But, yeah, she was telling me, yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him, and I'm like, okay, and so I'm like, what is my weakness? I'm like, my resistance to change. But the problem is like I don't know how to tell them that like my main reason for like not wanting to change. I'm like, it's because autism brain. Like she's like, and how are you going to overcome this? I'm like, are you going to pay for my therapy? Because this is kind of like ingrained in my brain. I miss the winter already. Like, even spring. Like, I would say early spring is my favorite season because it's, like, still kind of cold. Like, I like to be able to wear a jacket. I'm like, I just want to, like, go and be able to wear my jacket and just, like, have a good time outside. But yeah, what's your greatest weakness? I have no idea. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's the whole, like, what is your weakness and how can you change it? Because the other one that she just, like, she loves to point out, I have massive RBF. I'm like, how do I change my face when it's, like, an unconscious thing? Like, I don't realize my face is making that face. I'm like, I don't know how to get rid of that. I'm like, do I constantly have to, like, be wondering what my face is doing? Because that just seems exhausting. Like, riddle me that one. I don't understand how I'm supposed to fix that. And there's Sinister.
Welcome Sinister_Studio Z.
Yep, there's Sinister. I had to Google what was. You're crawling into bed. I know, I'm a little late today, but I just, like, I did not have it in me to want to, like, to start the stream. I was just like, Oh! Yeah, I have RBF, like, massive RBF. And, like, it's not my fault. I was born with it. like, you can actually tell in my family. I'm like, yes, we, like, it's just a thing. And I'm like, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not actively mad, but, like, my face says I am. I'm like, but I'm not. So yeah, that's fun. Just trying to deal with my boss who's like, why are you so mad? I'm like, I'm not. She's like, you come off as unapproachable. I'm like, I would like to think that it's my words that make me unapproachable. Just kidding. I'm actually, like, really polite at work, and I've tried to overcompensate for the RBF. I'm just like, like, I try to be more welcoming and inclusive because I know how I come across to people. And I'm like, I'm not mad. That's just my face. But, like, also my face will let you know, like, everyone's like, oh, there's no such thing as a stupid question. My face will let you know if it's a stupid question. Yeah, I've been waking up 10 minutes earlier because of the whole, like, spot situation, my parking spot. It is throwing me off. I'm like, it's only 10 minutes, but, like, my lord. Those 10 minutes are important. Let's see, Garrick, I figured it out. We just need to use a wheel to turn the stick thing and then push all the stuff together. So scientific. Anyway, I keep forgetting to tell Kroll the plans. I'll drop off the supplies right now.
Incoming ad break.
I don't understand, like, there's one spot. You can only have this in one spot. I don't understand why it says spot 1. They should just be like, spot. And I think Kroll still has to build it, so it's not going to be ready. Hi, Grandpa! Because there's the hammocks. Yeah, he's got to build it. Ooh. Citron? Wild citron. Okay, well. Ooh, but those count as tree fruit, so we're one step closer to the goal. Okay, and then... I'm wondering if I have to still water that tree, because I think I did one. I don't know if I have to keep doing it, so hang on, bear with me. Ooh, my carrots. Grab those. Okay, there's a well here. Let's see, do I have any more carrot seeds? I have 7 carrot seeds. Grandpa! Oh, grandfather! Do you have any carrot seeds? I would be most appreciative. View seeds, carrot seeds. Yeah. I'll buy those. Thank you! Okay. And now we are going to plant more carrots. Oh, no. Okay, we'll just switch back to that. Just harvest all of the carrots. And we did get some best quality. I will need those. Okay. So, I can sell the rest of them. Okay, and so, and 2 of those. Okay. So now we have fur that I need to turn into yarn. And then I don't know how much tree fruit we have. I don't think we had any, so maybe we're just at 2, because we're still working on the jam thing. Also, I have to go grab my fish. Soon I will not have to do that by hand. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have our fish. Fish. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I was like, oh no, don't sell that. Nope, we're good. We're good. But I will put the carrots away. Those here. Oh, actually we had 2 wild citrons, so we only need... Oh, but we have a wild mango. So we might actually be able to complete that one. So let's actually grab those. And did we need sugarcane? I don't remember. Ash's idea of yes, I need 2 sugarcane, which I have. Okay, we're gonna go to the jungle. We're gonna see if we need to water the tree thing. And then after that, we're gonna go over to the Yakuwana Islands. Because we finished the pyramid, technically. Tomato honey. That just sounds so gross. Ugh. Seriously though, one spot. Don't make it seem like I have options if I don't have options. Okay, dokie. Let's see. The plant will need water to grow. Okay. There we go. I have watered a tree. Okay, and now I can teleport myself. Yakuwana Islands. Because I'm assuming that's where Ash is. I really hope so.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blossom.
People. Ash. Yes. Ash is here. So we can develop that idea. I think she's inside. So let's go. Hello! I have, stuff. Yes! Okay, so she is going to make jam. So where did my elephant go? There she is. Or mammoth, sorry. We'll grab some calendula. Still, like, one of the weirdest names. Like, when I think of, like, girls who have flower names like Lily, Rose, Lavender, Calendula. Like, that just doesn't quite roll off the tongue very well. If yeah. Aww. Okay. I will be here, but if you fall asleep, rest well. If you're still awake when Lily gets home, tell her I say hello. I will be chilling out. I like the dodos, I just don't have the space for them right now. Like, they're so cute. They make some funky sounds, though. They make sounds kind of like chickens, like real chickens. They're strange little beasts. There's the girls hanging out over here. You're back? Interesting. That kid's giving, like, Wednesday Adam vibes. My mom will never admit it, but she loves that harpoon thing you and Isa made. Why wouldn't she like to admit that? Which, actually, if I'm perfectly honest, I shouldn't be selling the yarn that I just made, because we will need that. Well, that's bison yarn. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it. Because bison yarn is expensive. Okay, and then I just like to come and, like, harvest all the stuff that I can, especially the seeds, because I don't want to have to pay for the seeds. I would really love to see them make, like, a seed maker, but I feel like they won't do that because they're like, well, you know, it encourages your interaction with, like, the grandpa. I'm like, okay. Look at the pandas. Look at the pandas. We have too many pets. With too many pets already. That's like the worst part, is they don't increase the amount of pets you can have. So the Silvatharum and the panda are the 2 new pets, and unless you have an open pet slot, which I don't happen to have, you can't have more. I'm like, why? No, but I have my wolf, and I have my cave lion, and I have my mammoth, and, like, that's like looking at your children and being like, okay, this is the bad one, I want to get rid of you. Like, I can't do it. Oh, wait, that's wrong thing. I just can't do it. I love them all so much. They're so cute. That's like, okay, when I first started playing and I hadn't unlocked the savannah yet, I had a bunny and I had a mammoth. Or no, I had a bunny and a wolf. And then when I finally unlocked the savannah, I was like, oh, there's mammoths. They're so cute. So then I got a mammoth before I realized that there were the cave lions. And I was like, now I can't have... I can't have a cave lion because I have a bunny. But I couldn't get rid of the bunny because Bomy's like... She's my little girl. Like, I can't get rid of Bomy. And so, yeah. Now I have Bomy, Vasha, and Tuva? Yeah. And the Silvatherm are so cool! But I can't have one because, like I said, I got too many pets! So look, and there's that yellow flower again that is just not pickable, and I want to pick it. I want to pick the flower. So apparently, oh, I didn't want to attune to it. Oops. Thought to be continued. Must focus on. Gotta get the rhythm. I could just cancel it, but I don't want to. I told you, these ones are a lot longer. Okay, now what I initially wanted to do was inspect it. So, Silvatherm. Those were apparently, if the internet is to be trusted, the ancient ancestor of giraffes. And now I'm like, if you look at them sideways, if any of them would turn sideways, I'm like, I could see it. I could see it. So, like, they're cool. I really want one, but I can't. I can't get rid of any of my babies. I mean, the wolf and the cave lion, I don't even think they have names yet. But, like, but baby. But they are baby. And just going around, getting the harvestables. Honestly, I still don't know what the deal with the soap is. Like, what? I don't understand how that idea came to be, but we have soap. Okay. They're so cute. The mouflons. I love them. They're adorable. All the animals that they added were like super cute. Except for the bugs. We haven't gone to that yet, but bugs. Tiny spoiler. Okay, harvest some deal. Then we could probably go back to the house. Go to the land. I love all the little powers and stuff that you can do. Okay. Now we ride back to the house. Doing those stomps. Okay, so that's going to keep us from... The water wheel is going to keep us from upgrading anything, because Kroll can't work on multiple things at one time. He's just a man. So we are... I wanted to upgrade and or build just a new animal hut, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So, yeah, let's see. Oh! Arsena. I guess she does have a name. And then, what about the cave lion? I don't think she has a name. If I could also find her, but yeah, I don't think she has a name. I'm assuming that Audio named her. Or named my wolf. Because that seems like an Audio name. Ooh, we have soap. We have chamomile soap. Don't know why soap, but soap. Okay, and it's pretty much nighttime, so we can just go to bed. Because we still need to develop Dari's idea. Oh, I had an egg. I wasn't even thinking about it. Don't sell the egg! I need an egg and oil. Do I have oil? That's a whole other question. Do I have anything I could use to make oil? I have un olive. Ooh, I have wild olive oil. Never mind. Okay. So I should be able to make a fried egg. And that would be one of them. Fried egg. Like, congratulations, you have made a fried egg. I don't know where the vegetables on the plate came from, but I've made a fried egg. Okay, so that's one. Wait. But how did I have another egg? I don't know. Apparently at one point I had another egg, and so I guess I can actually finish this. So maybe let's get that done, and if Dari's still awake, then we'll go and we'll talk to her. Maybe it was an ostrich egg. I have no idea. Okay, let's see. Map. People. Dari is still awake. Dari, I need you to stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Where is your house? I have really, really bad directional skills. Like, really bad. I'm so sorry. I have, like, the worst directional skills. No, she's sleeping! Dang it! If I had actually gone the right direction, I probably would have made it. But I did not. Whoops. Hot dang, like, I am the worst with directions. Let's see if I can go to sleep. It's funny, because I kind of joke about it, but it is entirely true. I have, like, the worst sense of direction. Okay, not bad, not bad. Hey. My mom is fantastic with directions, I'll have you know. But if you say things like east and west, I will have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, no, it's a me thing, and I'm a landmark person too. So, like, when you're trying to, like, give me directions, I'm just like, so left at the 7 to 11? Okay, so the cave lion does not have a name. I was indeed correct on that, but she's so cute. And, like, it took me a very long time playing this game to be able to, like, release the animals that I was not using, because I feel bad. Because, like, I brought them here, I gave them, like, a nice cozy home, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I have no use for you anymore, I kick you out. Like, that's just sad. I don't want my animals to be sad. I want them to be loved and warm. And I'm a little bit of a wuss. I have cried at gum commercials, people. Hey, most of the time I let my followers name my things, so it's y'all's fault that you didn't name my animals. But Audio named... She named the mammoth for sure, because its name is Miss. Because how is it... See, now I'm going to have to keep looking it up, because I'm pretty sure her name is actually Ma'am. It is Ma'am, because I keep wanting to call her Miss, but it's Ma'am. Gum! G-U-M! M as in Mary. There was a commercial for the brand Extra, and I cannot tell you why, but, well, actually, no, I know exactly why, but, yeah, I was just, like, bawling during the commercial. Okay, not even I will shoot a 50 cal, like, I draw the line, like, depending on the type, like, it just hurts your hand. There's no need for something that intense. Like, if we are being perfectly honest, there's no need for something that intense, usually. I mean, sometimes they're fun to just take out to the range, but, like, on an average day, like, nah. Like, hard pass. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that can happen with them. The point is, don't handle one when you're scared. Because that's usually when the problems happen. Tomatoes! I have some brilliant tomatoes. I just have to go water the tree again. Okay, come here. Look at her little stomp. She's so cute. How could somebody have me get rid of my little mammoth? I just can't do it. She's so cute. But yeah, I'm a sap. I cry at, like, everything. Which is kind of funny, because when I was younger, like, I didn't cry. Like, I went through a phase in high school where, like, I didn't cry at anything. Like, nothing made me sad. I just, like, was horribly awkward with, like, everything. And now I'm just, like, all weepy. Oh, my character's hairstyle? Or one of the others? Because she's got, like, it's like a low ponytail. It's a strange sort of thing, but, like, I think it's the only thing I can use to describe it, is, like, a low ponytail, and so, like, part of her, like, what would be, like, a face frame is hanging out. Oh, okay, yeah. It's because she's got a little tuft of hair. She's adorable. She's adorable. Like, look at that little sweetheart. Okay, and we're walking. Okay, so Kroll's building, which is good. Because that thing will make life so much easier. I can see it. Oh, somebody's camping over here. People. How many times do I have to water the tree? I speak for the trees. See, this is like, my brain just doesn't work because half of it's just like memes and whatnot. Or like random quotes from movies. Like The Lorax. I haven't seen that movie since I was a child. And like the old one, like the old like hand-drawn cartoon one. That's the one that pops into my head. I've actually never seen the newer one. And nor do I want to, because I like the movies that I grew up with, and when they redo them, I'm just like, I'm like, I just don't want to. I just don't want to watch it. Sometimes I'll watch them if people like are like, come on, Rose, just watch it. I'm like, just so you stop badgering me, like, I'll watch it. But for the most part, I'm just like, like I said, the original cartoon, like, I loved it so much. It was kind of weird, but then again, you know, Dr. Seuss. Okay, let's discuss idea. There you go. These meals are perfect. They should have the plans ready in no time. There we go. Which just pushes our plans back further. So what is one movie that you inexplicably just like have to watch, like for a certain time, or like does anybody have a movie like that? Because for some odd reason at Christmas time I have to watch Barbie and the Nutcracker, because for some odd reason, like, I watched it as a kid for Christmas and it's a Christmas movie, and I just like, I'm a grown woman, but you bet I'm gonna be sitting there watching, you know, the Nutcracker defeat the Mouse King. Or like the animated, like, or it's not even animated, I guess. It's like the claymation style, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, see, I'm really sick of them, like, trying to bring everything back. I'm like, you know, create your own stuff. I'm like, you don't have to, like, you don't have to redo everything, I promise you. It's like any movie or, like, oh my gosh, or, like, a series of movies that they're like, oh, let's do a reboot. I'm like, could you not? I'm like, leave it where it was. Or like, oh, let's do a spin-off. I'm like, stop with the spin-offs. Like, seriously, create your own stuff. Oh, give me a second. Let's see. Okay, what is the movie though that is on your your never watch again list? I have a couple, and it's because they emotionally devastated me so bad I don't think my soul could handle me watching it again. Yeah, I have a couple of those movies. And when I say that, I am not even kidding in the slightest. I was so emotionally devastated by watching these movies that I'm like, I don't think I could handle watching them again. Ooh. Huh, let's play describe the movie. Tell me about it. Now I'm curious. I've watched a lot of movies, but then again, people are just like, oh, have you ever seen this one? I'm like, no. They talked about, one of my coworkers, Sue, was talking about the Chronicles of Riddick, and she's like, has anybody ever seen that? And everyone's like, no. And I was like, I've seen it! I was like, and I like that movie. I also didn't realize that this is a different fishing hole than the one up top. Like, okay, so I have heard of that one. And so it was bad? Because I only hear, like, everyone, like, saying, like, amazing things about it. Okay, yeah, no, see? That's what I'm worried about. Because, like, there are some movies that are, like, kind of sad that I can kind of talk myself through it. Like, A Walk to Remember. I love that movie. It's sad, but it's also a beautiful love story. Like, I've brought myself to terms with that. But there are other movies, like I said, that have just emotionally devastated me so bad that I cannot fathom ever watching it again because I don't think my mental health can handle it. And one of them was suggested by my mother. Yes. That's what I was worried about when I was reading, like, some of the reviews. I was like, oh, I'm like, how much do you want to bet, like, this is going to emotionally wreck me for, like, the rest of forever? And one of the one suggested by my mother, I was completely one and done. I was like, I watched it once, I will never watch it again. You can't make me. I'm like, I can't. So if you're curious as to what the movie was, it was City of Angels. It has Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. And, like, the ending left me ugly sobbing so bad that I honestly thought that I was going to, like, hyperventilate and die. I'm like, it's so brutally unfair. And I think that's, like, most of the movies that I can't stand to watch anymore are things that are just, like, so unfair that, like, my brain can't wrap around it. I'm like, no, like, it shouldn't have happened. This should not have been this way. Yeah, that one, who was it? My mom, I think it was when my mom was going through a divorce with my dad. Her best friend suggested it. She's like, if you just need, like, a movie to cry to. And, or no, I don't even think she gave her a warning. No, I think she told her to have a box of tissues. I think that was the only warning she gave her, was have a box of tissues. And my mom watched it. It wrecked my mother. And so then she proceeds to tell me, Rose, you should watch this. And granted, this was when I was older. My parents got divorced when I was 6. So when I think I watched it probably about 15, 16. Yeah, every time I think about City of Angels, I'm like, I need something funny. I need something that's going to make me laugh, because if not, I'm going to cry. Or like, oh gosh, what was it? There's another movie. It has Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. I was like, there's 2 Roberts. Yeah. So, yeah, and this was not, like, a cathartic cry, because I have also cried at movies, but it was, like, a good cry. I watched the movie About Time, which is, like, the time traveler's wife, but, like, happy. Like, if the time traveler's wife was actually, like, not wanting to emotionally devastate people for the rest of their lives. But I love that movie. But while I was watching it, there was something about the ending of the movie that when he comes to this, like, realization and this moment of peace, that, like, it was so beautifully, just so well done and just so beautiful that I was the same, like, hyperventilating, crying, but it was, like, in such a euphoric happiness that, like, my brain also didn't know what to do with that. They're like, it's good, but it hurts, but, like, why? I'm like, I don't understand. But that movie I adore with, like, every fiber of my being. I'm like, yes, I love this movie. So it's like, like, if I want to cry, it all depends on what type of cry I need. But yeah, most of the time I'm like, oh, if I'm, like, super sad, I'm like, I just need something, like, funny to make me laugh. And I'll pick, like, stupid funny movies. Like, I'll pick, like, Tommy Boy, or, you know, something like that. Like, I just need something, like, stupid funny to make me laugh. Or, like, okay, so, touch the Tism brain. When I was a kid, I would watch movies on repeat over and over and over again. We didn't know this at the time. We didn't know this until I was, like, much older. Much older. But one of my favorite movies was Cool Runnings, which is about a team of, well, they were trying to go out for the Olympics for running for the country of Jamaica. Well, that falls through, and the people end up forming a bobsled team, which, Jamaica, in a winter sport. Hilarious. So some of the lines from that movie, like, if I'm ever, like, in a really bad funk, like, I'm like, I want to watch Cool Runnings. I have never heard of that one. I'm trying to, like, watch more anime, but, like, I'm so particular because I also don't like things that don't have, like, a happy ending, or at least a, like, an ending with closure. If they leave it off after one season and they're just like, oh yeah, and then, like, they never made season 2, I'm like, no. I hate Toradora for that. Like, I love Toradora.
Everyone enjoys it here.
But I'm so
freaking
mad that they did not bother to make any more. I'm like, but it, like, was kind of a half-hearted ending. Yeah, that one bugs me still, just because I'm like, but I needed more. I needed more closure. And, like, all the ones that I like are, like, the super girly, like, I think they fall under mostly, like, slice of life, but, yeah, they're, like, I like the super girly ones, the, you know, like, the romance ones, just because I am me. But, it's just an interesting time. I really loved Food Wars. Like, that one was one that I don't even know, like, what made me want to watch it. I think I, like, heard people talk about it, and then I saw, like, some clips, and I was like, oh, like, this could be good, and then I freaking loved it. I actually want to get all of the, manga, but it's, like, $10 a manga, and there's, like, 27? I say with much trepidation. It's either like 24 or 27 volumes. I'm like, that's a lot! But I think I also love Food Wars just because I love to cook and bake, and it was just, like, so interesting how they had that set up. The Great Connector. The jungle calls. I'm being called to the jungle again. That'd be a really crappy alarm. Be like, the jungle is calling you. Be like, oh, dang it. I gotta go for a walk. You brought me here to look at a dead tree? Rude. I've been watering that tree. Thank you. It's not just any tree. Have you ever seen a loon tree? I'm looking at a couple of loons. It's a tree of destiny. What are they doing here? They were called here. You knew they would be here? I thought our clans were friends. We'll just get what we need and be on our way. Bro. Barosive. Calm down. Exactly. Ignore the insolent. We'll be on our way. Jesus. How do we get it to show us our destiny? Okay, quit fighting! Children. What does that acronym stand for? I am curious. Let's see. It starts by heating the bark. Heat? That's ridiculous. It needs to be soaked in water. Water would ruin it. Ruin it? That's what flames will do. These people have no respect for fire. Only because your people harm children with it. We would never. Like we could trust you. Ladies, you're both pretty. Calm down. That's it. Trust. You spoke of destiny. Ours is to reunite the Daitun by bringing together the sun and moon. Okay. That makes more sense. Huh, that's you. We should work together by combining what you know. Even if you don't trust each other yet, trust us. We are your third-party mediators. It smells like feet. You can't seriously want us to drink this. And dance? Do we have to? That's how the ritual is done. It is. Let's begin. And somehow we all magically know this ritual. I'm going to assume it's something, like, passed down. I'm starting to feel the music. Oh gosh, we are we are hallucinating. Everyone, drink the magic feet water! Oh gosh! No music's playing, but we're like, yes! Must dance in our choreographed dance routine. Oh! It's kind of cringe, like the, like Stardew, whenever you're at the flower dance, and you're the only person dancing wrong because nobody ever bothered to teach you. Look at us dance! Oh, would you look at that? Something's happening. We have danced the magic dance, and now we have united all of the tribes. We are Groot. It's stupid brain. See, this is what it's like in my head. Right? Yeah, no, this is what it's like in my brain. Okay, but we are Groot because we were a tree. Like, this has to be a dance that was, like, passed down. How? Magic and funky feet water. I don't know. Working together. I suppose so.
Incoming ad break.
And then we were friends. One Daitun clan, you say? Maybe we should learn what that means. I never thought I'd say this, but I agree. You guys can be friends, I promise. And just like the leaders are just sitting there, they're like, so, how do we do this working together, you say? Gag! To think all this started with just one idea. I love him so much. Dad's my future husband. Hi, Sarah. I wish my brother was here. He and Aki need to see this. Oh, why'd you leave them? Kroll looks like he's looking very intently at this rooster, just like, it's a nice rooster. Oh, it's black and turquoise. That's actually a rare color. I kind of wanted to attune to it. Because then we could have a white turquoise and a black turquoise. Oh, I just saw a dark chick, and I really wonder if that one was also black and turquoise. Because the babies take less, you have to attune to them less. Okay, what are you? Oh, it is a black turquoise jungle fowl. Okay, I'm going to attune to you as well. So, the whole thing with Roots of Pacha is you are in a clan called the Pachans. Their deity is Pacha, kind of like a Mother Earth sort of thing. And the two tribes that were represented, you had the Mograni, who are, they worship fire, and they live up north. And, okay. So yeah, they live up north, and then to the south, you have the Akawans, who are, like, kind of island people, and they worship, like, water, and the water, I think it's the god? No, goddess. So they have, like, a water goddess, and, oh, hey, look, water wheel. But they used to be one united tribe, and then they all just couldn't decide what they wanted to worship and how they wanted to do things. So then they were just like, okay, we're gonna separate because we don't like each other anymore. And so they had been separated for quite a long time. And now we are working on bringing everyone back together. And apparently the magic tree did it. Apparently that means we're all besties now. Oh my gosh, I have so many animals. And now everyone needs pet, and oh boy. I'm like trying to keep everything straight. And I'm like, okay, did I already talk to you? Did I already talk to you? Oh, and some of them didn't, some of them were too far and they didn't hear the lovely sound of my flute. Okay. And then fiber's dropping for some odd reason. No! They're actually very necessary, thank you very much. So one of the things that's like very necessary is you have to breed animals to get like you have to keep going to get more generations, because each animal has 3 attributes. There's speed, quality, and production. So it's like, how fast does your animal run? How much, like, what quality of items do they produce? And I already forgot the other one because my brain. Yeah, quality. Gosh. Let me just go look at one. Okay. So they have base quality, base production, and base speed. So how, like, what goods are they going to produce? What quality? How much are they going to produce? And how fast can they run? And, yeah, I'm kind of curious if that's for all of them or just the ones that are mounts. Because you can... I think you can write all of these. So, like, for the dodos, because dodos are not mounts. And... what other ones are not mounts? Well, jungle fowl. Let's go check out a jungle fowl. Like, do you have a speed bonus? Do chickens need speed if you can't ride them? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I keep forgetting I have another barn that I need to go check. So let's go take a look at that. I know I'm not hoarding animals. Like I said, you need the space. You need to be able to produce the babies. Oh, I have found un chicken. No, they do have a speed. Okay. I don't know why a chicken would need speed, but... okay, and I can't guarantee that you heard my magic flute. Okay, let's go pet you. Where are the rest of them? There they are. Gosh dang it! How many times do I have to?
ZZZZ.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, I want to get rid of the dark chocolate one, and I like the rare colors. Some of them are cool, some of them are not. I happen to like the turquoise ones, so we are going to get the turquoise ones. But others are just kind of meh. Okay, so we have that. All that's going. What else was I trying to do? It's an excellent question. An excellent query. I haven't the foggiest. Okay, we did that. Question mark. Does that mean that today or tomorrow we are going to unlock some rather new things? I don't know. I'm going to walk down here to the teleport and see if I can go discover some new things. Okay. No! No! Why? Oh, are you telling me I have to walk? Lame! Now I'm actually kind of worried. I'm like, if I go... oh my gosh. Fine, I will play you the magic flute as well. Stop! There we go. Oh my gosh. That was annoying. Ooh, fun. Ooh. Well, I hope you have a good night. Have a good night's rest. I'm gonna need to do an uptime so I can see how long I've been playing, because I literally play this game for like hours and hours and hours at a time, so if I'm not careful, I'm going to just keep playing. Uptime. See, I was like, oh no, we've only done like 2 days. No, we have done more. So I will be heading off after I finish this day. But thank you for joining. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you sometime soon. I can tell I've been spoiled because now I'm like, walking? Peasants. Like, I don't want to walk anywhere, I just want to teleport. Okay, let's see. Hello, fellow mammoths! It's a far walk. No! Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, fine then. I guess because everyone's celebrating, like, we can't go and do anything, so. Yay. How wood. Okay, let's see. Dari, why do you have... Oh, okay. I guess we're going back, because now Dari wants to tell me about her idea. I thought it just had to be like, here you go, here's your stuff, but no, she's like, let me show you my plan. Grab some wheat seeds. Smash, smash, smash. I still think, like, the savannah is way more impressive compared to the beach, and you also get better base quality fish in the savannah than you do in the ocean, which sounds weird. Like, you would think that the ocean, like, would give you, like, their like, low-tier fish sell, you would think it would sell for more to entice you to go to the beach. But they don't. They actually sell for less than the ones in the savannah. I'm like, give me a reason to want to go to the beach, because as of this moment, I never go to the beach. I'm always, like, off doing something else. I oftentimes forget the beach is there. Okay, where are my peeps? Where is Dari? I need to... Okay, she's up there. Over by the chickens. Thanks again for your help. The boys said the meals were a real treat. I'm not sure if it's because you're that good a cook or if I need to ask Tara for some tips. Either way, we just need to pick a spot for what I'm calling a school. Okay, so now we are going to put le school. I kind of want to hear because there's like a little swing set there. There we go. Okay, so now she's working on the school. Hello, grandfather. So, it's interesting. The two oldest, or like, well, technically the four oldest people are two sets of siblings. Because Ada and Vuok, so Ada, the flower lady, and Vuok are like spiritual advisor. They're brother and sister. Oh, what did I do? Nope, I don't want that. Yeah, they are brother and sister. And then our grandparents, Mary and Egrork, they are siblings as well. I just find that kind of interesting. Fun facts with Rose. Okay, I'm going to go process some more stuff. Hopefully make some more money. I like it, the money. Okay, so the easiest thing to do would be to make some almond milk and make some cheese. So we have wild almond milk and then we'll have regular almond milk. I'm curious as to the price difference between the two. Let's see. Okay, so it's only 5. They still have the same amount of stamina, but one sells for 15, one sells for 20. So not really that big of a difference. I'm curious if there will be a big difference with the quality of the cheese. Or not necessarily quality, but the price of the cheese. Curiouser and curiouser. Alright, start making some more compost, I guess. Also, I did not know that the hay bales could actually be put into the granary and you could feed your animals with them. I've been trying to figure out this whole time, like, why do people keep giving me hay bales? What am I supposed to do with them? You can put them in the granary. So there we go. I'm just going to start feeding them hay bales as well. I think, like, the better quality of your food, because you can feed them grains, you can feed them hay bales or fiber, and I think the higher quality, the more friendship that you'll get with your animals, I believe is how that's supposed to work. Like I said, I've never delved that far into it, but from the internet, if the internet's not a liar, that's what was said. Central Plaza paving is what we're working on now. Ooh, so 504 contribution points for a, it's a better quality Ibex milk herb cheese. So this is Ibex milk that we turned into cheese and then we aged it with herbs. So that's not bad. Bison fur yarn sold for 702, and one dried serpente. One of those dried fish was 358. Goodness. It's not pricey fish. But, as I said, please don't. Okay. I was like, please don't start something crazy. Okay. So, we are going to end that here. Because I need to eat dinner. I'm hungry. And my elbow just popped. But I will say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Members' Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their evening.